Scandinavian countries investigated that Russia is regularly sending spy ships to the North Sea for gathering intelligence. Moscow rejected the claims and accused other countries of spy activities in the region. Russia is continuously sending spy ships to the Scandinavian and North Sea areas. Scandinavian broadcasters have conducted a joint investigation revealing that a covert fleet of Russian spies is operating in the Scandinavian waters, mapping gas pipelines as well as power and communication infrastructure in the North Sea. Norwegian and Swedish sites have reported that a Russian spy fleet of approximately 50 boats has been gathering intelligence in the Scandinavian waters for the past decade. They are using underwater surveillance equipment to map important sites for potential sabotage, including gas pipelines and power and communication infrastructure in the North Sea area up to Scotland, with the help of data analysis, intercepted radio communications, and intelligence sources. According to the investigation, the Russian vessels have been navigating past significant areas such as military training zones, oil and gas fields, small airports, and strategically important sites for the Norwegian armed forces. It was also noted that the Russian ships seemed to appear unexpectedly after the NATO exercises. Norway and Denmark are NATO's founding members, and Finland joined the alliance earlier this month, despite Moscow's displeasure. Sweden is also seeking to become a member. Radio communications intercepted from the Russian Navy suggest that Russia is employing ghost ships in the North Sea area. These vessels are obviously turning off their transmitters to avoid being tracked in the international waters. In February, the Dutch intelligence agency issued a warning about suspicious activities that could indicate preparation for disruption or sabotage of marine infrastructure. The Admiral Vladimirsky, which is officially designated for underwater research expeditions, has been identified as a Russian spy ship in the investigation. The report revealed that the broadcasters tracked the ship's movements and found that it sailed through the Nordic waters for a month with its transmitter turned off to avoid detection. STTV crew from Danish public broadcaster DR approached the ship sailing between Sweden and Denmark. A masked man who seemed to be wearing body armor and carrying an assault rifle appeared on deck as captured on camera. According to the investigation, the Russian fishing boat Toros, which has been supplying fish to Norway since 2015, has been spotted in unusual locations. It includes prohibited naval traffic areas and military firing ranges. In one instance, the Toros stopped fishing and headed directly to the city of Alesund, passing through Trondelag region where a major NATO exercise was taking place. The broadcasters reported that the boat also approached military bases there. The Kremlin rejected the media's allegations as a mistake and unfounded. They repeated their call for an open and impartial international investigation into the sabotage of the Nord Stream gas pipelines in the Baltic Sea area in September 2022. The head of the Norwegian intelligence service stated that it is now apparent that Russia has shifted from cooperation to confrontation with the West. The investigation was conducted after Dutch intelligence officials raised concerns that Russia has been gathering intelligence to potentially sabotage critical infrastructure in the North Sea region under their jurisdiction. According to Stal Ulriksen, a researcher from the Royal Norwegian Naval Academy, there could be over 50 Russian spy ships operating in the Nordic waters. He stated that it is a large system consisting of a significant fleet and estimates the total number to be several hundred vessels. Similarly, the US Coast Guard has monitored a Russian ship off the coast of Hawaii in January 2023. Russia sent that ship for intelligence gathering activities. It was a similar incident as another spy ship was observed off the southeastern coast of the United States in the past. After Finland joined NATO, diplomatic tensions between Moscow and Helsinki have heightened. The country abandoned its neutral stance and became a member of the alliance due to the growing domestic support for it following Russia's invasion of Ukraine. The addition of Finland to NATO has brought a significant change in the security landscape in northeastern Europe, extending the alliance frontier with Russia by around 1,300 kilometers. When Finland joined NATO, Moscow expressed concerns about it, warning that any deployment of NATO forces or equipment in the country would lead to scaling up of Russian forces near Finland and that further NATO expansion wouldn't increase stability in Europe. The Kremlin's announcement came in March 2023 followed a long-running investigation into the blast that damaged the Nord Stream gas pipelines. The pipelines, which are crucial for Russia's gas exports to Europe, were hit by unexplained explosions in September 2022. Moscow has described the incident as an act of international terrorism and accused the West of covering it up. President Putin has also claimed that the United States was responsible for the blast, a charge that Washington has denied.